Um, I just recently watched Laura's video on perfumes and what she likes to wear on this ongoing winter season, and I figured I'd just do a video response and just tell you guys what kind of scents I personally like to wear at this time. Please do share what your favorite fragrances are and what you think about the ones I like to wear. First of all, a long time without one. I just didn't buy a new bottle for some reason or another, and as you can see, this is pretty brand new. I just recently acquired this, and it just isn't the same. Like, yeah, I mean, I know it's the same perfume and everything, but it just doesn't seem as good as it used to be. I just don't, yeah, it's not the in thing at the moment. Maybe later I'll like it again, who knows. Another brand of fragrances, if you can call it that, is the Gap scents. Yes, I do go to Gap and I do buy fragrances from there. The two Gap scents that I absolutely love is the one called Dream. As you can see, there's pretty much hardly anything left, and the other one, Heaven. And I get compliments from these two like practically all the time. People ask me, women ask me, what is that you're wearing? It's just so pretty, and they just can't believe it when I tell them that it's actually from Gap. Yeah, it's like, what, 12 bucks or something? It's from Gap. And I go through these a lot. As you can see, I pretty much have to buy new ones already. They're just so clean and fresh, and a lot of the time when you buy these cheap fragrances, you can absolutely smell it. They have this tangy cologne-like stink that just screams at you like cheap, and they just give you a headache, and you just have to throw them out, and then you just wonder why on earth did you even think you could get a good scent for cheap and whatnot. But these are actually really good ones, and I highly recommend them if you want to get a good quality scent for cheap. These are really good. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think the Heaven has a bit of a jasmine scent in it, which in itself is a bit surprising because I personally do not like jasmine in almost any perfumes out there. You just tend to make it too musky and too strong for my taste. But this one has a really nice watery, almost tastes like salty ocean meets jasmine trees, the middle of the night kind of a thing. So it's really fresh and nice. The Dream one, yeah, I don't know what this smells like. Grass? It's like fresh cut grass. Yeah, I don't know, but it smells good and I like it. I tend to go for the very clean Japanese kind of scents. I'm not really into the heavy kind of thing, even though it's winter and I know I should be wearing a lot heavier kind of scents, but I don't know, I just don't like them. I just don't like them. I think they make me feel like they are wearing me instead of me wearing the perfume, if you know what I mean. And yeah, this is a very nice one that I like to wear. Japanese how do you pronounce this? Le Aobao Kenzo. And I know a lot of people love this, but the staying power on this one is absolutely nil, zero. It smells for 2 minutes max, and then it's like, where did it go? It went away like a cloud, to put it that way. But for the 2 minutes that it smells, it's absolutely divine. So I highly recommend it if you're okay with the staying power. I do like also these kind of soapy baby oil, baby powder kind of scents. And I've had the Amazing Grace several times in a spritz form, but then again the staying power is just useless. So this time I got it in a perfume oil form, and this one, I think this one behaves a lot better. They say it lasts longer, it has this beautiful baby scent And I've actually had people ask me what this is as well. The last time I think I was seeing a doctor, the doctor asked me what that beautiful scent is. So there, I think that's always a plus if somebody actually asks what you're wearing. I think then you know that that's good. A bit similar but less known baby powder kindish scent is one from Bulgari. It's called Petit Maman. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, I'm not particularly good in French, but something like that. And this is really hard to find. You can't get this from regular shops or department stores that usually sell Bulgari fragrances. They usually just tend to go for the few famous Bulgari scents and not stock this one. And it's actually it's a shame because it's a really lovely scent. And I'm not sure if I would put this actually on babies or children, because babies and children don't need perfumes in my opinion. But for adults, this is a very nice everyday scent. It's kind of like a very soft baby powder scent, and with a hint of lemon in it. It's very fresh. It smells like fresh laundry. But yeah, I actually like to layer this on with this one. I think they complement each other very nicely and they make an absolutely nice combination. I highly recommend this one too. And yeah, it's a funky bottle as well. It's kind of like a baby kind of a bottle. But yeah. When speaking of Japanese scents again, just returning to them for a little while. I've used the original Issey Miyake for women. Eau Miyake is it called? I've used it for like ever. And nowadays when pretty much everybody and your grandmother is wearing that scent, I tend to go for a break from it because I just don't want to be one from the masses. And so I haven't been buying that bottle for a while, so I was pretty excited when they offered me a sample of the relatively new Issey Miyake scent for women called Ascent. I really like the bottle. The bottle is really modern, really clean, really kind of my style. I was already seeing that bottle on my table amongst the other bottles of perfumes, just fitting in nicely and just looking really glamorous but not overstated. And then I kind of sampled the actual scent, and yeah, it was a huge disappointment. It's not good. It actually smells like exactly like fresh paint. It's, yeah, sharp fresh paint together with yeah, something not nice. Maybe toilet freshener or something. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. I think I'm tossing this out to be used as a toilet freshener or then for some guy, because it actually smells like a very masculine scent. So not to be recommended. Another scent that's really popular among people is, okay, I forgot to take it down, is Eternity Summer. I actually first smelled this a few years ago when this came out, and I kind of liked it. It was kind of fresh, not too overpowering, kind of a okay but not too spectacular summer scent, like a very watery, kind of one of those aquatic water scents that they have. And it's a nice bottle. It has kind of like a peachy view on the background, like waves and all that. It's kind of like light purplish color and all that. But you know what? They changed the actual scent. Like when I first tried this a few years ago, it was absolutely lovely. The first top notes were nice and fresh and peachy, and then it dried out into this beautiful fresh scent. But this new version of the scent, it's excuse me, I have a bit of a flu. This new version of Eternity Summer, it starts out nicely. It has the top notes of, they say it has lycée, pear, blossom and ginger, and that's what it absolutely at first it smells like. But then it dries out and it comes and it makes an absolute 180, and it comes out like this old lady scent, cologne scent meets toilet freshener, and it absolutely gives you a headache. It smells cheap. It becomes like a completely different scent, and this is a new bottle, so it's not like an old stuff or anything. It's just they've changed the actual ingredients in this, and they've absolutely ruined it, I think. But that's not it's not so rare. I've actually read some industry books about this, and the common trend has been over the last few years amongst the fragrance manufacturers to try to dilute the actual perfumes or change the actual ingredients into something cheaper that would provide similar or somewhat similar result for the consumer. So if you think that something has changed, some perfume has changed over the years or suddenly over what it used to be, you're probably right, it has. And it's such a shame because there's a lot of perfumes out there that I just absolutely used to love, and I know that my sense of scent just could not have been changed so dramatically. And yeah, so it makes it harder to find a really good scent amongst all the very chemically smelling scents. But yeah, I try. Yeah, so this was my little observations of the scents. Excuse me for having a bit of a cough and a flu. It's been going around at this time of year all over the world, I think. And I think I have the same bug as everybody else, but I just did my best. So please share with you what you think about these scents, and if you have any recommendations on this kind of aquatic, fresh, baby kind of scents. If you have a side note, I'm reading this book that everybody's been buzzing about, that's been turning into a big movie by Steven Spielberg. I'm reading this book by Pittacus Lore called Iron No. 4, and I think I'm now halfway through or something, and I'm not sure if I like it or not. I think it first started out as really interesting, kind of an adventure into these aliens coming to Earth and everything, but it kind of started to stall a little, and I'm not sure if I should finish reading it or not. So if there's anybody who has actually read the whole entire book, so you know, just tell me if it's worth reading, or I should just give it up altogether, if it gets better or not. I know that this is actually a pseudonym, and it's written by James Frey, was it? The guy who wrote that Million Little Pieces that was supposed to be an autobiography, but then it wasn't, and Oprah got all mad at him and all that stuff. But yeah, so tell me what you think, if you have read the book or not, and if I should continue reading it or just give up and turn to something a lot better. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I hope to make some more videos soon. Yeah, bye!